From WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University, this is Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt, and our guest this week is Better Late Than Never. They're a rock band with a little country and Americana influence in the mix. They're from northwestern Illinois around the Lake Carroll area, and started off playing covers together before quickly moving into writing original music after discovering they had some musical chemistry. We'll hear Better Late Than Never recorded live this hour, and we'll also talk with the band about their background and about how they write songs.
That's sort of the fun thing about the writing process is, like Jason said, he didn't think there was anything to it, and then when he sent it to me, the first thing I said was, this is probably the best song you've ever written.
Better Late Than Never, coming up this hour on Sessions from Studio A.
1, 2, 3.
You are listening to Sessions from Studio A. Sessions from Studio A is a showcase featuring some of the best original music here in Northern Illinois, Southern Wisconsin, and beyond. We record local and touring artists here in WNIJ's Studio A and bring the concerts to you. I'm Spencer Tritt, welcoming Better Late Than Never this hour. We've got a lot of great music coming up with lots of new unreleased songs from the band. That includes this first one. It's Better Late Than Never with Overnight Fame, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A.
A time we were meant for another. There was a time believe how far we've traveled now against all odds. We prove them wrong somehow. When you helped me, my world was far behind, and you taught me forever, a day at a time. Can't believe how far we've traveled now against all odds. We proved them wrong somehow. We were so wrong for each other, but so right for the night. When you held me, my world was far behind. Then you taught me forever, a day at a time. Can't believe how far we've traveled now against all odds. We prove them wrong somehow. Against all odds, we proved them wrong somehow.
This is Sessions from Studio A, and you just heard Better Late Than Never performing live here in the studio, and I'm joined with the band. Thanks for coming out to DeKalb and playing in Studio A, everyone.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having us.
To start off, can we go down the line here? Have everyone introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing in the set today. Start us off here.
Jeff Norton, vocals and rhythm guitar.
Scott Woodley, drums and vocals.
Jason Malacker, guitar, backing vocals.
I'm Ben, and I just play bass.
I'm Melissa McCamick, and I sing and I do a little harmonica.
Give us some of the band's history here. How did you guys meet, and how did you get the band formed? When did this start?
Scott and Jason and I knew each other through church. About 8 years ago, Jason sent a text when he was out at a live venue and said, "I'm watching this band, and I think we can do better than these guys. So you guys want to start a band?" And that was the origin of the three of us starting off. And then a couple of years ago, Melissa came in.
Yeah, I thought I was just gonna sing a couple songs with them and do a little practice. And look at us now. We're an official band, and I think it was my first gig was Generations. It's a brewery in Freeport, and I was so nervous that I was frozen on the stool the entire time. But these guys have been mentors and got my confidence built up, and yeah, we're jamming now.
So you originally were just showing up just to kind of hang out and do a couple songs. But
Yeah, I think I actually texted Jason's wife because I'm friends with her, and I said, "Hey, do you think they'd ever allow a female vocalist for a couple songs?" I wasn't sure I could ever actually sing in front of people. I've sang my whole life, but just never had the stage presence. So yeah, they told me to come practice, and the rest is history.
Yeah,
Funny story about that too is that we were like, Jeff says to me, well, it looks like we're a karaoke band now because we have somebody coming to sing with us tonight. And we totally didn't have a clue what was going to happen. And it was clear after about 2 notes that we were in good hands.
Yeah, she came in and sang about 3 notes, and we looked at each other and said, "Yeah, she's in."
We're not letting her leave now.
So then Ben on bass fills in periodically. He's kind of like our, I don't know, what would you say, local convenient gig guy that's reliable?
Yes. I mean, you and I crossed paths like 3 years ago or so, and I think the first time I played with you guys is when you like forced me to go up to you on your birthday when you guys were jamming.
Yeah,
And
that'll happen.
I had a few drinks in me, and then he just like walked up to me and handed me a bass, and I was like, well, okay, and that's how it went. Right?
Melissa, I wanted to talk more about what you mentioned before about you were kind of feeling like you didn't have, stage presence, or maybe you were feeling some stage fright, and these guys kind of helped you get past that a little bit.
Yeah, just I guess over time too, playing with them several times at gigs, but they were very patient. I had one guy tell me he could be my like puppet. I could go behind a curtain and he could pretend like he was singing to stand in for me. And I was a little offended because I'm like, I'm trying to move up here and but it's just different being in front of people. You think it's easy, but there's a lot that goes into it. And these guys were all super patient with me while I worked through all that. And I'd say we've improved. We showed ourselves in Nashville. Definitely, we were the life of the party, and we had a lot of people dancing and singing.
Yeah, so you were just down in Nashville recently?
Yeah, a friend of ours owns a bar down there, and it's kind of right sort of by Broadway there. We had reached out to him and said, hey, can we come play your bar? And he checked out some of our stuff, and he said, yeah. And then when we went down there, we had like 110 or so people from Northern Illinois that followed us down there. So it was a giant party, great stage. Actually, Chris Young, country artist, was at our show. He tipped us $100, so it was great.
Going back to when you guys first started as a band, were you writing originals like from the start? Tell us a little bit about kind of when you started bringing original material into the group here.
You've been writing forever.
So, we've individually probably been writing, for the past 20 years and sort of in secret, I would say. And, once we started playing live and realized we had a certain chemistry on stage, we started talking about, maybe we should look into creating our own music and coming up with our own style. And so that's when we started putting together some songs. And, they come from different places. Each band member comes up with different ideas, whether it be lyrics or, starting with a rhythm pattern or just any idea, a drum beat or something. And, we all contribute to those ideas. And as you saw in the studio, some of them work out, pretty well, I think.
When you held me, my world was fine.
Jeff will write a song and send it to me. We had one, it was kind of funny, we still have the recording, but he was in Ireland with his family and recorded it on a bus while everybody was sleeping, and it was like a very quiet, like whispery recording, but he's like, I think this would work really well with your vocals, and he sent it to me. And when we got back all together and played it, I mean, it's got that bluesy vibe and the raspiness, everything that I like to sing. So he can find the sweet spot of people's vocals. And yeah,
you guys have kind of touched on it a little bit here, but I wanted to ask what the songwriting process is like for you guys. It sounds like there's no one way, you work on a song.
Yeah, with technology, it's really easy because we'll send audio files back and forth. I mean, we probably have 100, maybe more, 200 ideas out there. And then what we do is we'll play them live, and then you can kind of tell from there. Actually, it's more not necessarily the feedback from the audience, because half the time they love the covers anyway, but you can tell how we play it. Like if there's that pocket there, right away, and that's kind of how we go. So it's just like we're throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, sort of. And then sometimes, there's certain songs that mean something to us, which we'll push a little harder on, but it's generally how we do it, and we just keep throwing ideas, and keep working them out.
Better Late Than Never with Stronger, recorded live in WNIJ's Studio A. You can find that song out on all streaming services now, and find more from Better Late Than Never on their website, thebltnband.com. They're also on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Better Late Than Never Band. Stay tuned for more from their live performance and more from our interview. This is Sessions from Studio A. Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A with our guest Better Late Than Never, recorded live right here in WNIJ's Studio A. In a little bit, we'll hear more also from my talk with the band about some of their songs, but let's hear another new, unreleased one from them. This is Shot of Whiskey. It's Better Late Than Never on Sessions from Studio A.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Off of my feet, trying to make sense. Something about you, baby, can't get you out of my head. Don't you go tearing up my heart now. Gotta give me everything. Ooh, chasing you. You're my shadow whiskey. Stop thinking about you. I'm underneath your spell. Everything about you is everything I need. Don't you go tearing up my heart now. Gotta give me everything. Ooh, chasing you. You're my shadow whiskey. Chasing you, you're my shot of whiskey. Don't you go tearing up my heart now. Gotta give me everything. Ooh, chasing you. You're my shot of whiskey. Chasing you. You're my shot of whiskey. Chasing you. You're my shot of whiskey.
Spend my life searching for someone like you. You never bring me pain, but some scars still do. Just like the weather, seasons change. I roll with the punches I take, but never stop the rain. Don't go blaming anybody. Don't you think I didn't try? my life searching for someone like you.
I want to ask about a few of the songs you played in the set today. One of them is a single you released recently, Stronger. Tell us about that song, Stronger.
I'm sitting all
So that's the song Melissa talked about earlier that, I was on a bus in Ireland with the UW Whitewater women's golf team, and they were headed to play a course, and everybody was kind of asleep or doing their own thing, and I was staring out the window, and I just thought, I want to write a song that hits the entirety of her vocal range, and I want to write it in a certain time signature, and as Scott will tell you, sometimes we'll write a song in a certain time signature, and
6/8.
and then the rhythm will be in one and the vocal will be in another, and it drives him crazy as the percussionist and probably the bass player too. So, but yeah, that's where that idea came. And again, like Jason said, with technology, just recording an audio memo and sending it, halfway across the world, and they worked on it while I was gone, and then we got together when I got back, and we put the song together.
Cool. And yeah, you released that one last year, 2023. What's the production process like for that? Did you go into a studio, or was that recorded, at home?
I can
us about
take this
making
one. It's a DIY, and it was painful. And I raised my hand to do a lot of it, and it was I kind of regret it because I'm not very good at it. But Scott helped me, so we did kind of like a digital process for the drums. We did vocals separately. I did guitars afterward, and then tried to mix it down and then master it from there. It's painstaking. So we're not sure going forward what we're going to do, because it just takes way too much time. And really all of our passion, including myself, is the front end.
writing
not
the
back
music?
End.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's how that came. That's how the process for that one.
I would love to mix all day because I love it, but I have a family. We all have families.
Well, hey, it sounded really good, and people can check those out on. You guys are on Spotify, Apple Music, all of those places. When you played in the set today, and you guys had people think that this was a Beatles cover, but it's not. It's an original. Bye Bye. Tell us about Bye Bye.
Some of these come together pretty quick and not intentionally, but Bye Bye was one I was fiddling in the basement. Had some was irritated about something family related and just was venting over the guitar, and it's all my fault, by the way. And came up with this idea, and then I was probably going to delete it because we come up with a ton of ideas on our own, and half the time nobody doesn't even see the light of day. And I sent it, and I'm like, guys, this is okay. I don't know, what do you think? And then they liked it, so then we worked on it. Jeff fine-tuned the lyrics on it, and then we just started playing it. And it's an interesting thing because it sounds different than anything I've ever heard, which is why I like it. It's uniqueness. Like, it's something you can't really put your finger on what even genre it is necessarily. So
that's sort of the fun thing about the writing process is, like Jason said, he didn't think there was anything to it. And then when he sent it to me, the first thing I said was, this is probably the best song you've ever written. We need to work on this because I think we can get some great harmonies. And again, the band took it from there. So.
Going to Extremes, recorded live by Better Late Than Never. And before that, we heard another new song from them, Bye Bye. We're hearing Better Late Than Never recorded live in WNIJ's Studio A and talking with them about their music this hour. You can find more from the band at Better Late Than Never Band on Facebook and Instagram, and check them out on all streaming services. We'll be right back with more here on Sessions from Studio A.
Bye, 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 bye.
Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A with our guest, Better Late Than Never. Let's get right back into the music from them. We've been hearing from a live performance recorded here in WNIJ's Studio A. This next one is titled Defeated. It's Better Late Than Never on Sessions from Studio A.
Nothing more defeated. your shady schemes. It's now or never, so don't wait for me. You can believe anything you want. I am loving life now on my own. Go on, chase your dreams, may they set you free. You can have all the things, but you can't have me. No, you can't have me. You can believe anything you want. I am loving life now on my own. Go on, chase your dreams, may they set you free. You can have all those things, but you can't have me. No, you can't have me.
What do you guys have coming up next for the band as we get into summer of this year? What's on the horizon? You guys have any shows this summer or anything?
Yeah, we have a lot of new venues we're playing this summer. It's been kind of a nice 12 months for us because we went to Nashville, as we told you already, and that opened up some other doors because all these venues really like that. They've seen us on stage. We had some good videos from that. So now we're pushing into new venues. Late August, we're playing Psycho Silo. It's a huge facility down in Langley, Illinois, I believe. And then we're up in Madison, Wisconsin the month before that. So you can check everything out on our website and the Facebook page. But yeah, we're hitting new venues, and we're really excited about it.
That Psycho Silo place sounds cool. You were describing it as a couple of silos and then an old bus
Yeah.
is the bar.
Yeah, there's like bridges, and it's in the middle of nowhere. It's Langley, I believe, Langley, Illinois, because my husband has a T-shirt from there. It's
there we
it's known
go.
as a biker bar, but that day they have rodeo earlier, and then we play, so it should be a fun day.
Awesome. And what are any other plans you guys have this summer? Are you doing any writing or any plans to release any music later this year?
Oh, talk about one thing you need to know. We're playing. You've never heard this from a band, I guarantee you. We're playing on a barge in the middle of a lake.
Oh, sweet.
On
Band
Labor Day
on the
weekend.
barge.
Band on the
that
barge, Labor Day weekend at Lake Carroll. So we should shout out to them because they're hosting. I don't know. I mean, my opinion would be get through the summer with the shows and then probably hit it again. Come back here for another 10 songs.
Absolutely. I think that is a first too. I don't think I've heard a band playing on a barge before, at least in here.
I just hope the generator is quiet enough to hear our music.
Or we might might not make it back if there's a little electricity
I was
problem
gonna
on
say,
the
I'm
lake.
just hoping not to get electrocuted.
As long as you don't fall in, with your guitar. Where can people follow you guys to keep up with dates you have coming up this summer, and where can people check out more music from you?
The BLTNband.com is our website. It's got all of our upcoming shows. We also have a Facebook page, Better Late Than Never, and those two
815,
two places should get you most of the information you need. We also post some one mic nights. Sometimes we'll get together for a practice on somebody's deck or any place outside, and we'll post some videos of recordings of different songs. We got to do some more originals doing that, by the way. We do a lot of covers for that, but
Yeah.
acoustic, yeah.
And one of the fun things we do with covers that people that really enjoy our shows, we'll take different songs and tie them together into medleys. And a lot of times it's songs that you would never dream would go together. And so that's been a lot of fun for us. It's almost like writing a song, trying to figure out how to stack the songs in order and come up with maybe a 5-minute stretch of them. And it's fun to watch the crowd go, "Oh wow!"
Wait a minute. Yeah.
One more thing, Spotify, every streaming service we're on, we have music first published, I believe, 2020. We had some stuff out there, and that was pre-Melissa, so it's a little different vibe. But we've had stuff out there, I think 3 years now or 4 years, and we're on every single streaming platform. So as we get new music, we're pushing it.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely recommend people check out the Day After Day EP I was listening to this week and just loved that. That's over on Spotify. People can find you on your website too, and Facebook and Instagram. Better late than never. Thanks so much for coming out to DeKalb and playing with us in Studio A. Great set.
Thanks for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
You've been hearing from my talk with Better Late Than Never on Sessions from Studio A this hour. Once again, their website is thebltnband.com, and you can head over there for more music and to check out some live dates coming up from the band. We've still got time for some more music here this hour, so let's hear one of the newer singles from Better Late Than Never. They put this out at the end of last year. It's titled Modern Day Pirate, and definitely a great summer song here. It's Better Late Than Never on Sessions from Studio A.
There's a place when my spirits are low, where the ice cubes melt fast, the world's turning so slow. It's where I wanna go. Ocean as far as the eye can see. I set my course and fate takes her for me to where I wanna be. Wind in my sails so I can find peace and clear my mind. Must be the place that Jimmy's been singing about. I'm finding joy in the simple things, palm trees and a salty breeze. It always seemed that Kenny was singing to me. Now I'm a modern day pirate, sailing the 7 seas. Now, island hopping where the sun burns hot. Trade winds are blowing every care I've got away to another day. White sand between my toes, no alarm clock to wake me, no signal on my phone. Guess I'm free to roam. Wind in my sails so I can find peace and clear my mind. Must be the place that Jimmy's been singing about. I'm finding joy in the simple things, palm trees and a salty breeze. It always seemed that Kenny was singing to me. Now I'm a modern day pirate, sailing the 7 seas. Wind in my sails so I can find peace and clear my mind. I found the place that Jimmy's been singing about. I'm finding joy in the simple things, palm trees and a salty breeze. And now I know that Kenny's been singing to me. And we're modern day pirates, sailing the 7 seas. Just modern day pirates, sailing the 7 seas. I'm a modern day pirate, sailing the 7 seas.
That was Modern Day Pirate by Better Late Than Never. You can find that song streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, and all of the streaming services. And check out more from Better Late Than Never on their website, thebltnband.com. That's going to close out this week's edition of Sessions from Studio A. Thanks so much to Better Late Than Never for joining us in the studio, and to you for listening in. Find more from the band on social media. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Better Late Than Never Band. And head to WNIJ.org to find this episode in its entirety and behind-the-scenes video from their performance in Studio A. If you are a local artist and you are interested in being featured on Sessions from Studio A, send us in a submission with some music over to sessions@niu.edu. We'd love to hear from you. Sessions from Studio A is produced at WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Producers are yours truly and Mike Lundgren. I'm Spencer Tritt. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time on another edition of Sessions from Studio A.